Look at the front where it says Ames real big. Well, this one's a new one for me. Never seen one of these in person before. There's hardly any of these still standing. An abandoned Bradlees out here in Hazlet, New Jersey. That's that building behind me. The sign still intact right there. That is wicked cool. The sign still being up. I like your little pine tree here. And there used to be a food town here as well. I guess that's what this was. That's been torn down. And it's just gravel. And, well, from what I understand, they started demolishing it, stopped, and then Superstorm Sandy came through and damaged part of that Bradlees building. Now, I know for a fact we won't be able to see inside, but I don't really care. And we had to park over there by the Dunkin' Donuts because they have the gates blocking you from coming into here with your car. But I'm just walking around taking pictures. I'm not here to cause any harm. But Bradlees department store. Now, if you're not familiar with Bradlees, they were a discount department store, kind of like Kmart, Ames, Hills. They were headquartered out of Braintree, Massachusetts. They sold all kinds of stuff from like jewelry to clothing, just like you would imagine any typical department store does. And they filed for bankruptcy and went defunct in March of 2001, actually. I almost said 2021. Yeah, right. 2001. And in 2000, they had 105 or 6 stores, roughly, a little over 100. And that was it. And one of them here in New Jersey still stands. There's the damage to the roof up there. And that's kind of hard to see with that bright sun. You could see the logo on here for a while, but not anymore, I guess. That's pretty cool to be able to walk up here, even though you can't see inside. You can't get inside, I don't think. Got this big old parking lot just crumbling away. And the fact that the sign still remains down there. That's awesome. Bradlees. How cool would it be to go inside of here? Yeah, I doubt that anymore. Yeah, I don't think. People tried, though. Yep. You can smell the mold, though. Look, there's a pad there. You would step on that to go, and the door would open up. I guess that was the exit there. People tried. Couple ladders. Looked like somebody, I guess, was trying to get up on the roof, maybe? Too bad there's really not much you can see in here. I thought this was the one that had the logo still visible on it. Unless it finally wore off. Yeah, you see just the magnitude of this place. It's huge. I'm standing all the way at the back of the parking lot. It's gigantic in size. Oh boy, though, I would love to be able to see the inside of this place. I could just imagine what it looks like in there. I bet it looks terrible in there. I bet the decay and damage and mold is really bad. I could smell mold through that door pretty badly outside. Imagine what it got to be like on the inside. So upon looking online, apparently right here is where the Bradlees label scar used to be. In other videos, they show it right here with the roof being a lot higher here. Like I said, Superstorm Sandy did damage this place, so it probably collapsed, and I'm kind of surprised, honestly, that it was cleaned up, if that's the case. Yeah, from what I could find, it would have said Bradlees like right here, right where it's defaced, like where the bricks came down, because you can see this like extra layer of bricks over the cinder block. Now gone. You see how it's crumbled. Just wonder, you know, for an abandoned building, why it got cleaned up, honestly. This is where it would have said it, though. That's a shame. But at least I could say I saw this place with my own eyes. I would just love to take a walk inside, though. Can't imagine how bad it is, though. And look at this. Were people really trying to get inside that bad? Boy, all I smell is mold. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad just standing here. Somebody put like that little brick in there between the boards. You can't get it open anyway. I mean, there's no like, look, that doesn't move. But all I smell is mold just smacking you in the face. That's pretty strong. Anyway, we'll walk around the other part of this building. We started to, and then I stopped and went all the way back there to show you the magnitude of this building. It's huge. Much bigger than a Kmart. Much bigger. Now, I don't know where Food Town would have been, where it would have stopped, but I imagine that's where all that gravel was at the other end of the parking lot. They demolished that, I guess. This was definitely part of Bradlees over here. A little windy. Hopefully you can hear me. Just enjoying this nice day. Yeah, look, people tried breaking in through there. You can see it looked like they tried like wedging something in there to pop the door open, so they screwed pieces of metal to hold it shut. I mean, if you really wanted to, just get a socket, get a little socket wrench or a wrench, undo all the screws, you could go right in, I'm sure, but that's a little ridiculous to do all of that. And we'll take a walk up this way here. Really windy. Really big store. You see they bricked in something there too, in the exit, emergency exit. If anything, it looks like this isn't, like the paint isn't that old on here. It looks like it was spray painted, because all like the exit sign has paint on it. They bolted that door shut too. Really don't want people going in here. There's the AC up there. That's hurting. Boarded up the garage doors. Looked like people were trying to get in again. I just, at this point, how bad is it in there? Because I mean, just standing outside, I got smacked in the face with mold. Oh, yeah, that's really bad. That's all I smell is straight mold from that little hole right there in the door. Wow, that was really, really strong. Look at that. I guess that's where they had their sign up here. Yeah, I could see it saying Bradlees there. Just got the old bolts there where the letters would have been. My goodness. Even if I did go in here, I'd have to use my respirator, which I do have. Look, they bolted that door shut. I do have it. But man, I think even after exploring this with a respirator, I'd have to hurry up and jump in the shower, get clean clothes on. That mold would be on everything. Yeah, they covered up the graffiti here. Boarded up what looked like an old garage door there. They put fences around. I mean, the fences might have been original. I don't know, that lock doesn't look too old. Put it around the air conditioning, the electrical. You see the electrical boxes have been cleared out. Man, I could just imagine what it looks like inside, though. I would love to see what it looks like inside. More electrical. They covered that up. I guess people were getting in there. It's fresh paint. Somebody was stepping in the paint too. Look at all the footprints. Paint there. I guess they were covering up graffiti. Yeah, look, that door. It's all bolted shut. It has a bar over it. Wow. If it's meant to be, people, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. Wow. And that looks relatively new. Those screws and stuff. Guess this was their trash compactor. I'm sure. Can you see anything good up in there? 20 years of garbage. Cardboard only. Wow. Well, at least we could say we saw it. I just can't imagine how bad it is in there. Who knows if the place is even actually armed or not. They have those signs on there, but they could be old. But that was cool checking out this old Bradlees here in Hazlet, New Jersey. Too bad the signage is, well, the label scar is gone from the front of the building now. I don't know, I'm curious. Can you see anything in here? Probably not. No, it's just a vent. But that was cool. I'm glad we got to do that. I wonder if you could see Food Town from the other side of that Bradlee sign. I don't think, because we drove from that direction. We went past it, because you have to go up the road and make a U-turn to come back, and we couldn't see anything on it, but you could see Bradlees pretty good. Alright, so we did a walk around this building. We couldn't see inside, obviously. I did find a video on YouTube, though. I think it's from 2013, where somebody was inside of there and did a walkthrough. Now, the footage is very shaky, but if you want to see that and see inside of this 9 years ago, you can check out the link. It's in the description of the video here. You can see the inside of that, and it looked pretty bad back then. It looked like some of the lights were still on, too. So, there's that video, but I walked to the car, and I'm walking back out into this parking lot because I'm curious to see what the roof looks like. They said the roof took some damage from Sandy. Part of the wall's gone where it used to say Bradlees. And there was the Food Town right here, and you see it in my hand. I got the DJI. We're going to take the drone up into the air, and we're going to fly over this roof a little bit to make this video a little bit more fun. So let's go do that. Let's take to the sky. Now, I will say it is a little windy out here, so I don't know how high I'm going to be able to send the drone up, you know, comfortably so it doesn't get pulled away by the wind, since it is a light drone. Anyway, it's right under the requirements of having to get it licensed and registered and all that. So it's legal, and we're in a recommended zone, so I am allowed to fly it here, but I don't know how high I'm going to send it up. But let's get to the sky and check this place out anyway. well, that was fun. We got the drone up. We had to cut short a little bit on it just because it started to rain, and I didn't want anything to happen to the drone, because this has been one of the most amazing gifts ever. Thank you to Kayla's mom and dad. We love this drone. We love it. We love it. We love it. I just don't use it as much as I'd like to. Sometimes I either forget it at home or I don't think about it. But we brought it with us out here on this New Jersey trip, and definitely wanted to use it on this place. So the rain started coming down a little bit, so we had to stop. Actually, if you look behind the Bradlee sign, you see it's pouring right there. But that's okay. I'm dry. It didn't rain that hard here. It just drizzled a little bit, but I didn't want to take a chance. Especially because I'm pretty sure I heard thunder just a moment ago, so we're wrapping it up. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. That was fun. We're taking off now. Man, I'd love to go inside of that place, but I know it'd be pretty bad in there. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, stay awesome, and on Kayla's behalf, have a Bradlees delicious day, and we'll see you later. Bye, everyone.